Bailey's situation in the rookie Season 7, Episode 4, Darkness Falling, is nothing short of suffocating. She's essentially trapped, unable to live her life freely because John has taken it upon himself to control every aspect of her safety. He's assigned her a bodyguard who shadows her every move and reports back to him, leaving her with no sense of independence. It's not protection, it's imprisonment. There's no doubt that Nolan's actions stem from love and concern. He's desperate to keep Bailey safe from Jason, ensuring that her past trauma doesn't resurface. But in doing so, he's failing to recognize that Bailey is more than capable of taking care of herself. She's strong, she's trained, and she knows how to fight back. What she needs from John isn't a shield but a partner, someone who stands beside her rather than dictates her every move. His overprotectiveness, while well-intentioned, strips her of her autonomy, making her feel more like a captive than a wife. Bailey refuses to let Jason have power over her life again. She was his prisoner once, and she refuses to live in fear, constantly looking over her shoulder. Keeping that phone number is her way of holding onto some semblance of normalcy, a way to remind herself that she is in control of her own fate. But deep down, she knows the truth. As long as Jason is alive, the threat remains. He could escape, find her, and upend everything she's worked so hard to rebuild. The only way she'll ever truly be free is if he's permanently out of the picture. That raises a haunting question. Will Bailey take matters into her own hands? If she does, it won't be out of vengeance but necessity. The weight of that decision will be heavy, and there's no doubt that she'll struggle with it. But in her shoes, who wouldn't consider it? Darkness Falling suggests she's on the verge of making a choice that could change everything. And while she may regret it later, it's impossible not to sympathize with her. If it meant finally breaking free, would she really have any other option? Meanwhile, Lucy's instincts about Seth are spot on. But what stands out even more is the person she turns to, Tim. She could have gone to Harper or Angela, but instead, she goes straight to Tim's house. That choice alone speaks volumes. The trust they built when they were together hasn't faded. There's still a deep connection, an unspoken understanding between them. Then comes the moment that truly shifts everything. As Lucy prepares to leave, Kojo rushes to her, overjoyed to see her again. She's missed him, and it's obvious the feeling is mutual. But the real gut punch comes from Tim. It's mutual, he says, and it's clear he's not just talking about Kojo. He's telling Lucy he misses her, that he still wants her. And then he does something even bolder. He invites her to stay. Lucy hesitates, not because she doesn't want to, but because she wants it too much. She loves Tim, and the pull toward him is undeniable. But she knows the timing isn't right. The wounds from their breakup are still fresh, the pain still too real. If she gives in now, if she allows herself to fall back into his arms without addressing the reasons they broke up in the first place, she risks losing herself in the process. And that's a risk she's not willing to take. So she walks away, turning down not just Tim, but the possibility of rekindling their relationship, at least for now. It's the right decision, even if it hurts. They haven't fully confronted what went wrong, and Tim hasn't shown the growth necessary to prove that history won't repeat itself. If they rushed back into things, it would only be a temporary fix, a way to cover the cracks without actually repairing them. But this isn't the end for Chinford. The love is still there, the connection undeniable. They just need time to heal. When they do find their way back to each other, it won't be fleeting. It will be real, lasting, and worth every moment of waiting. What did you think of Bailey's decision in Darkness Falling? Do you agree with Lucy's choice to walk away? Or do you think she should have taken the leap? Let's talk about it in the comments.